Hello, my name is Brody Craney, and you don't know me right now, but hopefully someday we get to meet. Right now, I guess I get to talk with you and share a little of our story. You and I have a common acquaintance, actually a business partner of mine, Barbara. Barbara is an amazing, and I do mean amazing, resource of information. I hope you realize what you have your hands on there. A wealth of knowledge built into her experience. We have partnered in a company that's called Nikken, and I want to share with you a little of my experience. I was blown away with the company's concept they call humans being more, which is founded upon the idea that good health is not any one pill or any one concept or any one treatment. A lot of people think that good health just means eat right, and we all know people who eat right. In fact, I just got off the phone with a gal this morning who had, she watches everything she eats, and yet she's had 8 years of hell with her health. And so our health is a multifaceted thing. And we call these 5 pillars the idea of gaining balance in the area of healthy mind, healthy body, healthy family, healthy society, and healthy finances. And that if any one of these things is out of whack, it can and will affect all of the others. For instance, if you've known someone that had really bad physical challenges, did that affect their state of mind? And did the altered state of mind affect their relationships with their family or their work? Have you ever known someone that had really bad financial problems? How does that affect the state of mind, the stress in the family? And sometimes they're stressed to death, really messes up their health. So with that in mind, I just want to share how we learned about this, because not only is health a multifaceted thing in terms of the 5 pillars, but even within just trying to get a healthy body, there are so many things that we're dealing with now. We live in a world that has a lot of pollution, a lot of toxins in the air that we breathe, the water that we drink. People are bombarded with drugs, good and bad, and I don't even know that the good ones are good. The third leading cause of death now, according to the American Medical Association, is the American Medical Association. That people are dying from surgeries, they're dying from properly prescribed medication. That's the third leading cause of death. So we got people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired, looking for natural, holistic ways of doing it. So the cool part is this company, Nikken, in my 20 years of being in the wellness industry, I've never seen anything that matches what it can do for people's overall health and well-being. So let me share here. We learned about this in my family. Initially, my brother-in-law had 11 years with major back problems. Doctors, chiropractors, massage therapists. Still, he'd wake up and sometimes not be able to move for 3 days at a time. And they said it felt like someone had a knife digging into him, and at any rate, it hurt. Nerves pinched, the discs, all those problems. He was told about a company called Nikken and this magnetic product. This is actually an older version. The new one is much more durable. He took this, so he'll take it and just tuck it down his trousers. Wear it, not for 5 minutes, but for a long time, day and night. Within a week, he noticed huge differences, benefits, transformations, relief. And your back hurts. I mean, you worry, can I go to work? Am I going to be able to provide for the family? All that type of stuff. And he was pretty blown away. My sister, on the other hand, she was really skeptical. She thought, you're being brainwashed. And she got in a big argument with him. She said that, that they're brainwashing you. She said, this is all in your head. It's funny when we find an answer, we question it. She yanked this off his back, and she said, Bart, that worked on your back about as well as it's going to work on my stomach. And, it's kind of crazy. Some people feel something from the magnetics. I never have, but she noticed something right away. And at any rate, she kept it on overnight. And literally, she put on medication for these spasms in her colon, forced her to drop out of law school, told she'd be on the medications for life, and this got rid of it overnight. So they became really curious. And Bart attended an event and learned about several people that had really serious conditions and wondered if it would help out with my mother. because these ladies had results. My mother had she had a degenerative joint disease. She always hurt, and her muscles ached like mad. She didn't sleep well. She had debilitating headaches, the kind where she was taking $100 shots, sometimes 2 and 3 times a day. Her digestive system didn't work right. Her brain got foggy, and whether that because of lack of sleep or the medication they were trying to give, she tried every alternative she could find. Nothing gave her relief. And she got into what we call a wellness home, a magnetic mattress. She uses the water technology. She uses, well, I'll share a story for her about magnetic insoles in a minute. Anyway, her life was transformed, not immediately, but 6 months in, and a woman that the doctors said that, they told her to probably end up in a wheelchair. I mean, her life is transformed. All the things she didn't think she was going to be able to do, she can do. Just a radical transformation. And it was mind-boggling to me to see that happen. And one of the things that happened that kind of started her off, she was falling off a haystack. We're farmers in southern Idaho. And landed on one foot, shattered her foot. Every step she took for 9 years, agony. 2 major reconstructive surgeries. The swelling never went away. My father had to rub her foot 20 to 30 minutes every morning just so she could take her first step. And she got on these things. And just tell you how bad. If Dad wasn't there, sometimes she literally had to crawl to the bathroom. Anyway, got on these, and it transformed it. And then, now we have these double-blind, placebo-controlled studies. They've done studies on arthritis and fibromyalgia and diabetic neuropathy, huge transformations. We didn't have that back then. We just try it, see if it works. And that's what I tell everybody. I mean, it can't hurt you. The company's been in business now 40 years, never had liability litigation against the company for any long-term problems with the products, that they're safe. And so they shared it with me. I was very skeptical, but needed something. I'd been in the West Indies. I got what they call dengue fever of 105 for a week, couldn't walk for 3 weeks. Thereafter, every morning I woke up hurting. And I lived with chronic strep throat and bronchitis, 8 to 13 rounds of antibiotics per year. I had a headache by noon almost every day. Massive headaches 2 and 3 times a week, where light hurt, sound hurt, lose your lunch. And I got into the wellness home. The sleep technology was like amazing. It transformed my life. But headaches are like next to never. No more strep throat and bronchitis. I sleep 2 to 4 hours less per day. And the other really bad thing was I used to fall asleep at all the wrong times, including while I was driving. Multiple accidents, 5 that my parents knew about. And it was that 5th one where my parents said, look, I don't care how skeptical you are, you need to be on this stuff. I'm so grateful that they stuck with me and helped me out. And long story short, we began investigating this whole thing, found out Nikken was the fastest growing company in Japan's history. 5 years in a row, received the Emperor's Award. They're literally allied with the leading hospitals, universities, research facilities over there. They entered North America with $250 million in cash reserves to allow for growth and expansion, a 5A1 Dun & Bradstreet rating, millions and millions of satisfied customers, billions in global sales, and it's just stuff that is different for us. We have MRIs, magnetic resonance imaging. We have magnetic bone stimulators, but using magnets for soft tissue was not a concept here. We like drugs. Well, why not use something that doesn't have all the side effects? And so with that in mind, we just began to share. And, we all know people who hurt. We all know people who, they're frustrated. They'd like a little more kick in their step. And I just kind of got carried away with it. I did this part-time my first 9 months. And by the way, if you know people who are looking to find answers to their financial puzzle, talk to Barbara, because we're upsizing. We're looking for people who like helping other people who want to make a difference. Just to wrap up here real quick, if you know people with heart issues, this is huge for cholesterol, blood pressure, all those types of things. Ask Barbara about bergesterol. If you know people who are worried about bone health, I mean, we can fix a lot of stuff. Digestive issues, I got a guy that had end-stage renal disease. We got him on Mag water. Totally transformed his life. He only had 3% kidney functioning. We restored him, no more dialysis. This right here is, we call the Bone Health Pack. And the Bone Health Pack, do you know people that are bone on bone, people who have joint issues? Do you know people who, osteoporosis? And I don't care the age. I mean, the medical world will say there's nothing you can do for someone after age 75. The drugs that are prescribed are terrible. But I had a gal, we got a gal, late 80s. She had a 28% increase of bone density. Look at this stuff. And world-renowned medical microbiologist, 30 years worth of research, phenomenal. You know, people looking to lose weight. Holy Hannah, sleep was important for weight. Hydration is important for weight. A good program. This right here, I've got people that use it for mental clarity and alertness. I have people that use it for heart health. I've got people that use it for digestive health. There's so many amazing things built into here, and it's all natural. It's all vegan. It's all organic. I got a guy who lost 90 pounds last year. 90 pounds. I mean, think of transforming lives that way. People use it as a natural way for, you know, building muscle mass, all that type of stuff. It's called Vital Balance. Are you on the go, busy, skipping meals? I mean, that's not good. You're looking to try to find a way to balance out blood sugars and so forth. Take a real good look at this stuff. Being healthy, eating right, really important. A base nutritional, we've all been told, have your fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are loaded with the things that you need. But we're not getting them as a society. We're getting them processed and heated and the enzymes killed. This is a way of getting all your fruits, berries, nectars, no preservatives, cold processed. This is amazing stuff. And this right here, everybody on the planet should be on. It's the most alkaline food substance on the planet. It's called Jade Greenzymes. And if you want something to put some energy and life back into you naturally, this is amazing for digestion. It's loaded with superoxide dismutase, the most powerful antioxidant in the planet. It's got stuff in here that people are worried about addictions. It's got things for people to digest their food. It's got things for looking for even help with heart health and cholesterol reduction. This also aids in that. A really powerful base nutritional tool. Literally, it'll make your body wag its tail. So take a real good look at this. And I'll wrap up. Make sure you get fully informed. And by that, Barbara will give you a CD. Listen to it. Just stick it in your car and just plug it in as little 5-minute stories as you drive around doing your errands. And think who you know that could benefit. I mean, every one of my kids is using the wellness home technologies. We go camping. We take this stuff with us. I mean, that's how important we think this stuff is. But listen to the CD. Come to an event where you can see all of the technologies, because 40 years worth of research, there's been a lot of stuff developed here. And I promise you, I don't know much more that's more important to us than our health long term. And I don't know much more that makes a bigger difference than this does. You're probably already doing a lot of good things, but a little knowledge can help. So take a gander. Last but not least, Barbara is an amazing resource. And if she doesn't know an answer to something, she knows where to find it. So ask. And you know, you just might be really pleasantly surprised. Get yourself a free, our business model used to be kind of like a Costco or a Sam's Club where you had to pay to get a membership in order to get products. And they just transformed from that. And literally you can become a member of Nikken Prime, we'll call it, but it's a registered customer for free. And the technologies, the costs radically reduced. And anyway, take a good gander. I look forward to hopefully meeting you at some point. And good luck. Take care. Bye-bye.